Hey, fellow skeptics, this is Lester the Skeptic Tank here once again. I've done my sleuthing, or at least the sleuthing I'm willing to do. I'm going to roll the dice, and we'll take it step by step. I hope to combine the efforts of using Slack builds, as well as the core source file that is MythTV. So I've already logged into my super user. I'm going to go to my directories just to be sure I'm in the right one. I'm going to go to it right now. I'm going to take this I'm going to see if I can go to that's what I was looking for. And we'll see what I'm missing. Once it moves. Sound touch. Okay, that's a start. Sound touch, it's looking for 1.80. So I've got Slack builds on my other monitor. Let's get sound touch. Start with that. Oh, it helps to hit save. There it is. XF, sound touch, move sound touch. Let's see how long this takes to compile. That was, oh goody, relievingly quick. Yep, there it goes. And depending on how long between the first time you're in update DB and the next time, the update DB is what takes the longest. However, looking at that, go there. Let's try that again. Yep, and try that again. Because that was fast, and it's going to tell me. The hope is when you create that reassociation of the library, the configuring will finally recognize it once I've installed the dependency. So we'll see what I've got. Okay, it's looking what I've got for FFmpeg. All right. So what this typically means when you're finished compiling, finished configuring, you should be able to go to make. I believe that's all you need to do. Okay, make. Okay. This is the compilation process, and this is what worries me, is that I might run into an error, and I'll have to dig that up. But that was quick. I thought I was going to need another dependency or two, maybe more. We'll see what it looks like if I'm able to finish the make process and the install. Because I've installed a lot of the other dependencies historically used for MythTV, like certain port audio, stuff like that. And we'll see what comes up. I'm going to go ahead and save the recording for now and make that kind of a part one and see where I end up. Alright. See you guys later. Hello fellow skeptics, Lester the Skeptic Tank, back again. Yes, it took a considerable amount of time building MythTV. What it looks like, what you're seeing here in my command line, doesn't look like there's an error. We'll find out when it's all said and done. What I just have to do now that the building is done, I just have to run what's called make install. This usually is a quick action, doesn't take too much time, because it's just essentially like, there it is, it's finished. You can kind of see where the MythTV area, the files where they are. So, according to this, my installation is done. MythTV. I am going to use the command line from here, especially if I'm not finding it. Looks like something happened with my figure there. Alright, so plenty of things to do, plenty of options. So this is going to be interesting because as you're seeing in the list of options I have when I type in the command for Myth, I can do an AV test, backend, and this is where there might be a bit of a learning curve when it comes to MythTV. So I'm just going to run a quick test because based on what I see, I could do a number of things. So let's see. Huh. Interesting, it's not finding libmythtv. Let's see if it's even recognized. See if I can. Let's see if it's no. Multimedia, let's see if it's even listed. I doubt it. Yep. Otherwise it would have shown here. Let's see if I can find anything here. Nope, based on bin, the binary folder, I only have these as my options. Nothing here. I'm going to have to log into root, or not root, but super user. There is a way to do that, by the way. I'm going to show that real quick. I would just do that. Now I'm in my root. I'm going to go exit. I'm going to type in a command where say locate. Doesn't help if I mistype the file. So I'm looking for that specific file, or at least anything related to that file name. So I'm going to start with the name of the file. Aha. So what I need to do, based on what I'm looking at, I see that specific library. You see the reference made? So I'm going to copy because it's trying to find that. But it might, because this is there is a way to, when you're compiling things from source for a 32-bit environment specifically, there's a way to set up your build parameter around that. My thinking is, based on what I know about that, I've built it for a 64-bit system. So what I'm going to do is copy that. Oop, I'm going to do this. Blue. Okay. And I'm going to go, because it's looking for that specific file name. So this, what I would do is, if I have it, yep, I do. See, there's nothing there. It would have listed a file, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to exit momentarily, and I'm going to try. Thought I did. I might have to redo my copy. This is where you might need to look into the path options that might have been set. So I'm going to do the same copy command, but this time, sometimes it's going to be, no, I'm going to copy it there. Nope. Oh, now it's looking for a different library. So what I'm going to do is take that, log back into super user, and it's saying it's not finding lib myth. Doesn't have UPnB. It does. There it is. And I might as well keep it within root. Yep. So I'm going to keep, because I noticed that, now I probably could do a batch type switch to that. And I believe it's looking for, let's see if I, yep, and it's looking for that specific file. Keep trying again. Linux commands are case sensitive. Yep. Pretty long and convoluted way. So it's looking for UI. Oh, yeah, okay. So it's looking for a different type of, they may look similar, but I'm going to do that. Because what may end up happening is the SO files it needs to refer to, you need to put it into a, at least from my experience, a lot of where you need those SO files are in lib or lib64. User slash okay. Now, if I want to make it easier for myself, because at least I know where I need to put these. It helps to use the right command. Let's see if I can just simply copy a lot of these. I shall. And the thing I appreciate about Linux and not appreciate at the same time is if I do that, it'll assume an overwrite. So I'm telling it to copy everything. Okay? And come hell or high water, it's going to copy everything. And let's see. MythTV. Look at that. Well, because I haven't started my backend. But at least it gives me the fact that I can exit, and I'm going to run that LD config again, update DB once more. Okay. It's not a symbolic link, but okay. Let's see if I now have. I do not. That's okay. I think I'll be able to get away with it by just running it off a command line at least. The nice thing about modern command line Windows in a windowed environment, in a desktop environment, I can run multiple tabs, I can run multiple instances, and what have you. Main thing is the database setup. So if I do this, let's see what happens. and it's asking me to configure the database connection. So at least I solved the riddle. So appreciate your patience as I try to get this going. That's another reason why I do appreciate the Slack builds being made, is it makes it easier for the association, for the most part anyway. It makes it easier for that to be recognized by KDE. So I'm going to pause it for now, probably put this up as another recording and guide, and go from there. Alright, thanks again guys. Until next time, take it easy.